There's 5 things in this world that have the ability to completely destroy a young man's life. And unfortunately, bro, and it pains me to say this, I've seen some of these things completely destroy a young man's life. And I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the young men who follow me and watch my videos if I didn't tell you about these 5 things. Now, the first thing, one of these things is going to be women, or one woman specifically. Now, I'm not out here saying women are bad. I'm not trying to tell you to never date women. The message that I'm trying to get across is that a woman has the ability to destroy a man's life. Now, this doesn't mean they try to do it on purpose. I'm not saying that. What this means is that as a man, bro, there's something inside of us all that will fall at the heels of the wrong type of woman if we allow ourselves to. Now, bro, the right type of woman, that can make your life fucking 1,000 times better. Now, I'm making a video soon talking about what age you should start dating women and how to attract the right type of woman into your life. And that's a separate video that's going to help you on this topic. But bro, right now, I just want to get the message across that the wrong type of woman can destroy your life if you let her. Bro, if you put all of your eggs in one basket, if you're head over heels for a woman, you make this woman the center of your life, if she's the reason that your life is worth living, then bro, you give her the power to completely destroy your life. Because if she leaves you, if she doesn't want to be with you anymore, God forbid she cheats on you, then she's taken everything away, all of that happiness, all of that joy, all of that love from you because you gave her the power to. So bro, again, I'm not saying you shouldn't date women. I'm saying that when you date women, don't be too naive and always have that thought in the back of your mind that you're gonna be okay whether you're with this woman or not. You can love her to bits, you can have that healthy, happy relationship, but at the same time, you need to be secure within yourself and you need to make sure that she isn't the only reason that you do anything in life. If you make her your world, then she has the ability to destroy your world. She can take your world away from you. And again, I'm not saying she would. I'm not saying girls do this on purpose, but it happens, bro. It's a possibility. Make sure that you are secure within yourself. Make sure you've done the inner work. Make sure you have the right mindset, and make sure you understand that everything in this life is temporary. And I'm not telling you this to give you this pessimistic outlook. I don't want you to have a nihilistic mindset. I just think it's healthy for you to understand these things. And bro, this might never happen to you, and I hope it doesn't. But again, I would be doing a disservice to you if I didn't tell you these things, if I didn't give you this warning, because like I said, I've seen it happen, and it's almost happened to me. And the last thing I will say on this one is that it's gonna hurt no matter what, bro. If you get into a relationship and it ends, that will be painful no matter what. Whether you end it, whether she ends it, it's always going to hurt. But that pain isn't permanent, it's only temporary. Time is the best healer when it comes to these things. Now, the second thing that has the ability to completely destroy a young man's life is debt. Now, not many people talk about this, and I've not heard a lot of self-improvement content creators discuss this topic. But bro, if you get into debt as a young man, that literally can fuck your life up completely. I'm not talking about a mortgage or a car loan, things like that are normal. That's kind of like a healthy amount of debt. If obviously you have control over it and you're making the payments every month, things like that are normal. 99% of the population are in debt with some sort of mortgage or car loan. I'm talking about like the silly debt. If you start taking out like £3,000-4,000 loans to go and splash on clothes, to splash on things like gambling, because that's another thing, bro. Gambling will fuck your life up as a young man if you're not careful. If you start taking out these silly loans to try and gamble, to try and pump into crypto, it's a fucking big mistake to make as a young man. It's not a wise move, bro. Again, I think the only time you should get into debt is if you're gonna get some sort of mortgage or a car loan. Anything other than that, why the fuck are you borrowing money? Unless it's to try and save your fucking life or to feed your family, bro. You should not be borrowing money from anyone anywhere. Now, with that being said, I also think it's important for you to build up a credit score as a young man. And you can do this through things like a phone contract. Maybe you buy a laptop, maybe you buy a camera. But these things shouldn't be any more than £50 a month, $50 a month, because they're a great way to build up your credit score. And you should know that you have the ability to pay for these things no matter what. Don't get into debt and don't borrow money thinking that, I'll just pay it back later, somehow I'll figure it out, because it won't happen. This debt will start to pile up and all of a sudden you're in fucking 10, 20, 30,000 pounds worth of debt, and you're constantly climbing this uphill battle, and it leaves this negative dark cloud above your head, and it has the ability to completely fuck up your life. Again, I've seen it happen. Be careful when you're taking out these loans, when you're borrowing money, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows, bro. You're gonna have to pay that money back, and even more on top of that, you pay interest. And some people end up never paying these loans off, and that ends up fucking destroying their life. Just be smart with it, bro. Be wise. Don't get into silly amounts of debt. Now, the third thing, substance abuse. It doesn't matter what this is, bro. It doesn't have to be hard drugs. I'm talking weed, alcohol, pornography. I know porn isn't a substance, but I'm putting it under the same category. Because, bro, if you get addicted to these things, especially, weed, and people talk about weed like it's this fucking the best thing since sliced bread, and I used to be one of those people, but it can be dangerous, bro. Anything that you do too much of can fuck your life up. Anything that you get addicted to has the ability to destroy your life. And I'm not saying you're never allowed to smoke weed. I'm not saying you can never drink alcohol. Do these things in moderation if you're gonna do them. Once a year, twice a year. Maybe you're on holiday. Because, bro, I used to smoke weed every single day. And if I was still doing that right now, my life would be fucked. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be making videos like this. I wouldn't be making money. I would still be that lonely, depressed little stoner kid who only cared about weed. Now, weed has its benefits. If you're using it for medicinal purposes, cool. I'm all for that. But, bro, let's not lie to each other. Anybody watching this video does not need weed for medical purposes. And, bro, I'm not even gonna fucking dive into the hard drugs. Like, if you're taking fucking crack cocaine, if you're taking cocaine on a regular basis, heroin, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but if you abuse those substances, or even if you take them once, bro, it's not a good idea. Even just trying those things once can completely destroy your life. And I'm sure you probably know this already deep down, but you've never had somebody tell you this. And I'm sure 90% of you watching this probably don't touch any of those substances. But again, this is just a warning to you, bro. If you do, be very fucking careful. Because even alcohol, bro, you can go and buy alcohol from the fucking supermarket. The shelves are fucking full of that stuff. And if you drink it once or twice, it's not going to destroy your life. You might have a good time. You'll probably enjoy it. But, bro, if you become an alcoholic, that's where the issues lie. That's when you die a premature death. That's when you fuck your liver up. Just don't abuse these substances, bro, and you'll be fucking sweet. Now, I'll move on to the fourth thing that has the ability to destroy a young man's life. And it's a lack of purpose. Bro, as young men, we need a purpose. We have to be ambitious. We need to set goals. When you lack purpose, when you're just floating through life, bro, it's very easy to become depressed. When you have no clear direction, when there's nothing that you're working towards, when you lack this sense of purpose, that can really lead you down a dark path, especially for young men. We need this sense of direction. We need something to work towards. We need that purpose. This is my purpose, bro. This fulfills my life. This makes my life 1,000 times better than what it used to be when I had no purpose. Switching on the camera, coming on here, helping young men, giving out advice. This gives my life a sense of meaning and purpose. I feel like I'm serving people, I'm helping people. This gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Literally last night, bro, I met a young man who watches my videos. It was 9 o'clock at night, bro. I went to the store to get some food. I come outside and there's a young man waiting there. He goes, "Yo, bro, you look familiar. Is your name Aiden?" He told me he watches my videos. And bear in mind, this has only happened like twice before. I don't really get recognized that much. I'm not massive. But, bro, he came up to me. He said he loves my videos. And if you're watching this, bro, shout out to you. I really appreciate that conversation we had, and I appreciate you coming up to me. But, bro, the feeling that I got after that interaction, it was special, bro, I'll be honest. There's not many things that have ever made me feel like that before. And I felt like that because I felt like I was serving a purpose. I see these numbers and I see comments, but they're just pixels on a screen. And when I have a real person in real life tell me that my videos help, tell me they love my videos, they enjoy my content, it really gives me that sense of, yeah, like, this is purposeful. Sometimes it's easy for me to forget. And you need to feel that as a young man. You need that sense of purpose. And it doesn't have to be the same thing as what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be this. It could be your business. It could be your job. It could be providing for your family. Just have some sense of purpose, bro. Don't just be fucking, again, floating through life aimlessly, because it can destroy your life. Now, the fifth and final thing that has the ability to destroy a young man's life is the lack of a male role model. And again, you know this deep down because you're watching content like this. You're looking for a male role model. And that doesn't mean you don't have one in your life, bro. You can have multiple. I have my father, my uncles, grandfathers. I have really good male role models in my life. But I still watch YouTubers, bro. I still watch other male role models. And, bro, I have to be careful what I say right here, but if we look at, like, London, if we look at the young men in gangs who are out here stabbing each other, I guarantee you they lack male role models. If you haven't got that masculine male role model to look up to, bro, to learn from, if there's no male role model in your life to give you guidance, support, if you only have these female role models, then that's going to change the way that you develop. That's going to have an impact on the way that you navigate through life. You need these healthy male role models in your life in order to grow and in order to know what it's like to be a man. It's crucial when you develop as a young man to have male role models. And I think more now than ever, because we're seeing it, bro. We're seeing it again. London gangs, young men without male role models. They're turning to negative influences. They're destroying their lives. They're out here fucking stabbing each other. Or on the flip side of that, we're seeing Young men grow up extremely feminine, not knowing how to navigate through life as a man because they've only had their mother. And yes, you need female role models as well. You need your mother, but you need both. You need that healthy balance. A lack of either, bro, is going to have an impact on your life. So, bro, if you have a good male role model in your life, if you have a father who's a good male role model, you should be extremely grateful and you should count yourself lucky. Because without, bro, it has the ability to destroy your life. And bro, this is exactly why I make this channel, because if you don't understand what it's like to be a man, you know, as boys we grow up and it gets to a point 18, 17, where you start to turn into a young man and nobody's really telling you these things. People just expect you to know how to transition from boy to man. And there's a lot of young men out there who struggle to transition from boy to man. And again, this is exactly why I make videos like this. This is exactly why this channel exists. You need to understand what it's like to be a man. You need to understand your roles. You need to understand your responsibilities. And understanding those things comes from having a healthy male role model in your life. I think I'm going to leave that video there, bro. This has been a long video and I hope it helped. And I appreciate you if you watched to the end, bro. Click on this video right here to help you on your self-improvement journey. Scroll down right now and click subscribe if you're new to this channel. Like the video, drop a comment, share it, help me out with the algorithm. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.